what's happened today is that, with the social media, it's gone to another level. This riyah, this showing off to people, has gone to another level, like no other time. People have to, take photos of everything. Photos of everything. Every moment there's got to be some kind of photo. And you've got to really ask yourself, why are you doing this? Because if you're doing this, okay, fine, a photo here and a photo there just to show someone else, fine. But if you're doing it constantly because you want people to look at you, you want people to admire you, you want people to sort of, look at you as the person that everybody should talk about, that everybody should look at, then you're running into a problem. So this thing about having selfies all the time, and I don't know if you've noticed or something, okay, most of these people who take selfies, they're always smiling, which is fine. But you know what? They don't smile that much in their lives. The only reason they're smiling is because when others will see them, they want to see them happy. And then they run into trouble, because when you look at the Facebook, posts and the Instagram's posts and so on, you kind of see that, they've got a lot of likes and a lot of people looking at them, and they've always put those, the brilliant clothes, the latest clothes, the smartest thing that they've got, their face is looking beautiful, and they've taken so many different pictures of these all the time that it gives you an image that this person is like this. And the truth is, they're not like that. They can't smile like that. No person smiles that much, okay? I wish you do, okay, but they don't. And they give a fake image, then they have to live up to that image. Now you're in a competition, because you've put yourself up there, people expect you to be up there, now you have to live a life to be up there. And it's hard. It's hard. And then they go into depression mode. Or they go into feeling bad about themselves because they think, I'm not getting as many likes. To get my next few likes, I have to, or next few, whatever it is, I have to make sure that I do something new. Then you start doing something silly. There are a lot of these young people now who've got into a life where they'll do silly things just to get that attention. And they're ruining their reputation, they're ruining their future. Now others laugh at them, others give them the likes, but what do they get in the end? They don't get respect in the end. You don't get true respect for over a few years. Once you do something silly and you put it onto social media, and people have seen that, people, they will post their food. Look what I've cooked. And I'm thinking, yeah, that's once a week you've cooked, or once a month you've cooked. I don't know what you're cooking, but why do you have to send photos to everyone of all the things that you're eating? I mean, one thing is there's the evil eye. Do you guys understand? Do you understand the evil eye? Yeah, there's the evil eye. If I'm ever going to send a photo of my food, I'll tell the people who've taken the photo, I'll say that send it after 48 hours. I want to make sure that that food has been digested. Do you understand, yeah? Because you send the picture right now, people see it and their mouth gets watery. They've given you the evil eye and you're there eating it. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. You're going to get food poison, my friend, or something's going to happen to your stomach. People send these pictures, they don't realize they send pictures of their houses, their cars, their families, and what are you doing? Well, one thing is, you're not doing all of this for Allah's sake, that's for sure. Showing my whole life to people, look what I've got this car, I've got this holiday, I've got this house, I'm doing this, and you're sending all of that constantly to people. You're increasing the level of jealous people you have in your life. And straight up, the more gifts people know that you have on this earth, and the more you advertise that, the more you have attracted the jealous people on this earth. And the more jealous people you have. Okay, so you can start counting how many jealous people you've got. And once people get jealous of you, then you've got now enemies that are wanting to have these things to go away from your life, or they will give you the evil eye. So you run into further trouble. If you've got whatever you've got, look, show a little if you want to show it. There's nothing wrong in showing a few things that you've got, fine. But don't go overboard with everything that you want to show to others. Why? You're going to get a lot of people who will become your enemies for no reason. Be considerate of your life. Just because you've got this social media device doesn't mean that you use it to show your entire life. I mean, let's look at it. Before this social media came, before you could take photos and send it to people so easily within a seconds and show them across the whole of the world, did we ever have that kind of life that everybody knows what you've got? Did we have that, guys? Yes or no? No one knew. Only a few people that were close to you, who came to your house, who you allowed them to enter your house, who knew of you. They were the only few people. And even then, if you allowed them to see what you've got and you talked about it, they knew what you had. Right now, the world is suffering seriously, and I don't know what problem we're going to get into next, but a lot of people are feeling down, they're feeling, they don't have enough. Why? Because You're watching others with all the things that they've got, and you're thinking, wow, he's got that. Wow, she's got that. Wow, 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 wow. And people are just flicking through Instagram video after video, YouTube video after video from the channel. They're looking at the vlogs, they're looking at the Facebook videos they put there, and they're wowing. Look, my friend. One thing is, you don't need to see what's going on in everyone's life. You don't need to see what others have got, because then you're going to feel that you don't have enough. And then you're going to feel that you're not showing respect to Allah Azza wa Jal, or showing appreciation for what you've got. So you run into another problem yourself. Or you get into a competition with them and you start to show what you have. And all of this is showing off. Tell me how much of this is for Allah's sake. How many people send all of this for Allah's sake? Look, there's nothing wrong in you having good clothes and so on. Like I said to you, the hadith, last time, that the Sahabi said, I like to have good clothes and I like to have good shoes. And the Prophet ﷺ said that Allah loves to see the extent of His gifts on His servant. Allah likes that. That is not what arrogance is. Now, showing off is not having good clothes. Look, if you wear good clothes because you like to appear nice in front of others, you don't want to appear scruffy, you don't want to appear, someone who's disheveled in front of others, but you want to appear nice in front of others, that's a good thing. There's nothing wrong with that. The trend out there is that you have YouTube videos, you have some TikTok videos, and I don't know what other platforms are going to come up, where you youngsters are getting on those videos, you're doing things that are funny, that your friends will laugh at, and you're going to get loads of likes, whatever you might be doing. There's all sorts of silly things I've seen out there. I've seen people's, I'm not a person who looks at all of this again and again, but there's funny things like people falling off staircases, people even going to the extent of causing them self-harm just to get their likes. Now, I want to tell you, the world is going in this direction today for you. Tomorrow is going to be very different, my friend. You're going to grow up and you're going to become an adult. You're going to have so many people commentating or making comments on what you did when you were young. I want to tell you, look, life is not about these few likes and these few followers that you've got. In fact, one day you're going to see that the very people that liked you or they followed you, they don't really care about you. I want you to wake up, honestly understand who are the people who really care for you. The people who really care for you are the people who are close to you. It's your parents, it's your brothers and sisters, it's those people who have been close to you all your life. You might think, well, no, I disagree with my parents don't understand me, my brothers and sisters on different lives, my brother's really older, whatever, I don't really connect with them. That might all be true today, fine. But tomorrow if you have an accident and you're on the road, let's just say, God forbid, you had an accident, you're on the road, you've been hit by a car. Those same people who are your followers will want to pull out their phones and they want to video you on the floor, maybe with some blood spilling out from one side of your body, and they don't care about you, they care about their own likes. They will want to video you. We see this, tens of people out around the person. Maybe one person's gone out there and said, are you okay? Should I call an ambulance? Are you breathing? Whatever. But others are just there, they're just filming. Now, I want you to wake up. The way you got likes from these people, you just got some attention. And why? It's not for you, they did it for themselves. Yes, they did it for themselves. When you become a person who others are liking and following or whatever, they're doing it for their own needs. Why? Because there's a trend going on and you've become the trend setter, and they're talking about this out there, and they're the first one to go to their schools and to go to their colleges and to go to their social circles and say, you know what, have you seen this? When they become the first person to show others, then others give them credit, others give them the thumbs up. They're after their own thumbs up. When it comes to that crash, God forbid, when it comes to an accident, or let's just say you're not feeling well at one moment in your life, it comes to that part, what are you going to do? You're going to find yourself in a very small place, in a dark place. No one really, all those followers, none of them are there to help you. This has been done again and again. Why do you think there are many celebrities out there who will start taking drugs and who will start having issues with depression, who will have issues, with not wanting to be with people and all sorts of issues? Why? Because of this problem. The problem is when you become someone who's out there, who's got some fame and who's got others who are now looking at you, who are giving you the thumbs up and the credit. You know what? They're all doing that for the trend. Then the trend becomes that when you slip, when you fall, they all want to come in and they want to comment on that. They want to watch it. They want to get their own followings on this. And if you do slip a little bit more, then you know what? Tomorrow they're going to make your life horrible by making so many comments. Now, my thing to you is this. Guys, please, you're young, right? You've got a whole life ahead of you. This whole YouTube thing and this TikTok thing and this social media thing, we don't know how long it's going to be around for. Seriously, but your life is going to be there, ahead of you. Don't spoil your life for a few silly videos you do when you're young, and then it haunts you for the rest of your life. In fact, you kind of feel, you know what? I'm connected to all these people and all these people follow me, but you know what? I feel lonely. That's another thing that happens. And do you know that in America, one of the highest suicidal rates, the second reason for suicidal rates in America is teenagers between the age of 12 and 18, and a lot of it's got to do with them, how they feel, and on social media, and how others are seeing them, how they feel within themselves, and so on. This is a fact. I'm telling you, go and search it up. Why do you want to put yourself to the same thing? My advice to you is look, don't try and get to the Hall of Fame by just taking the escalator and the elevator there. Sometimes you have to climb up the stairs. And you know what? It's probably not a place you want to be in. You probably want to just lead your life with a normal job and work and just carry on doing that. So my friend, just don't do anything silly just to get a few likes, because it's not worth it.